Hey friends, it's time to begin the best damn meeting online with Polly, Drunken, and Snoot. It'd be great if they were on time. Hey dude, should we have some news? Couple Squad by Jacqueline. Come and join the Goose Fleet overlords and watch the AAA meeting.
Ooh, how'd you like a bit of that from our resident salmon, Pinky Salmon? Hello and welcome to the AAA meeting. Well, one of the A's means ampersand, and it's Monday, my dudes, which means your host is your least favourite drunken uncle. It's me, Drunken Uncle, and I'm joined... Actually, I'm not. It's just me. All by myself. I know you can see Polly there with his flamethrower that he won on Christmas, and I know you can see Sinatra staring lovingly with his... Are they blue? Holy shit, they're green. I thought Sinatra had blue eyes. But no, they are but haunting memories of what once was. I just wanted to start the show on time, because I know for a fact that Sinatra's going to come in here and say, "What? I was here before you dickhead. What are you on about?" So, no, 'tis I. I am here, you're here, we're all here. We're taking this shit seriously. Everyone give yourselves a pat on the back. And someone give me a pat on the back, because I ain't got any hands. So, who have we got out there in the chat today? Ezzy Slays? Good God, the legend there is. We've got Skeptical, Grin Ops, Hubris, Big Dro, Darren Root, Paul Farrell, Wandering Lisa, Shiri Gospel, Jamie Villarreal, Kenneth as well, apparently, who threw $7.77 saying, "All hail Drunkle, whose great eyes shall be a beacon during these troubled times." Yeah, goddamn right it will. And you tell him, Guido Dave, for $1.99 saying, "Listen up, you mooks. The ratio gotta get the likes to the idiot bitch what runs YouTubes. So it's very important you smash the like button, let the drunk father down, and you swim with the fishes, fuckers." Maybe I should have done that in an accent. Hey, Sinatra. Hey, Sinatra.
Yep.
Hey, here he is.
What
You
up?
You alright? What's good?
Not too bad. I've been sitting here for a minute. Just I heard you.
Shit.
No,
Shit.
I'm sitting here like, oh, he's just babbling to the chat.
I did Kenneth's donation and I did Steve Dave's donation, and I saw you were in there before those. I thought, I'm gonna do those, then I'll get Sinatra in. Bullshit! I fucking called it, chat. I fucking called it. How you doing, bud? How was your weekend?
Oh, good. Did a lot, but here I am. What's going on?
Rocking like a hurricane. You say you did a lot. Approximately how much of Elden Ring are we talking here?
None, sadly.
No, not at all. Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh man, I did see it was one of those, gaming journalists who was complaining that the game was too hard. I mean, who had money on that happening? I mean, everyone, but so soon.
Literally.
He got to the first boss, which is rather pretty, by the way. I don't know if you've got that far, Sinatra. It's like a big old cat.
I think I've fought. No, I don't think I've gotten there yet.
It's pretty fucking cool. But the guy, he's filming it. Oh fuck!
Stop! Don't touch me
there. This is my no-no square.
Here is a vigorous pat to your no-no square.
No, JK. It is a no-no square, not a yes square, or even a maybe square. It's no. But I guess $20 is $20. Thank you very much, JK, for the very generous donation. Yeah, I watched the, I saw the tweet, because of course he's getting absolutely fucking wrecked on Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
He just, this game's too hard. Was enjoying it up until the first boss. Now I got refunded. Now, even I am shit at these games, Sinatra. But I can say, because he got killed in 3 hits. First thing he did was run into the first hit. Right?
Yeah, it's special.
Then he rolled to the left into the second hit. And then he rolled back into the third hit. At some point, you just gotta go, do you know what, maybe I'm just shit at games. I mean, I've admitted it. Why can't he?
I don't know why games journalists go, oh my god, I am terrible at video games. I'm going to review all of them, and any one that is difficult, I'm going to say is bad.
Exactly. I mean, you don't get like a sports reporter going like, so can someone explain what this bit means to me? Or like, it's your job to know. It's your job to be a fucking journalist about it, for God's sake. Hire your fans, for Christ's sake. So anyway, I mean, that made me laugh. And Lord knows we needed a laugh this weekend, Sinatra. I almost called you Drunken then. I almost called you Drunken. I feel bad. You should feel bad. We all feel bad. It all popped off, didn't it? It all popped off again.
Yeah, that's what I've been seeing. It's not great.
Not great. No, thankfully the Huffington Post is there to say some stupid shit about it, and of course, you know, the millennials are being whingy about something else completely different. But hey ho, what a goddamn weekend! I spent a lot of the time just doom scrolling into the wee hours. Oh my god. I don't recommend that, guys. It's just going to make you sad. You sit there, you read every article you can. And most of them are the same, but then every now and then you get something a little bit, a little bit scarier than the last. And then, God bless Twitter, someone found out that actually, what's his name, Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, was on the Ukrainian version of Dancing with the Stars. Did you see this?
I did not.
You know what Dancing with the Stars is, I'm sure.
Yes, I know what that is.
The motherfucker won!
Good for him.
He fucking won! Not just that, but it was followed up by another bit of footage of him on, I don't know, on fucking Ukraine's Got Talent or something, which is an oxymoron if ever I've fucking heard one, of him and a friend playing classical music on a piano with their penises. That's your leader, Ukraine! It's still better than Boris and Biden, though. What can I say? Holy shit. So you say you did a lot this weekend, Sin. What, you doing a bit of yard work, bit of housework, bit of office work, bit of YouTube work? I'm assuming it's all work.
Yes, I recorded 2 videos for the Speakeasy channel, which I am importing onto my computer now to get the rough edits done. What the hell is this thing? I did my stream last night. I recorded a video that's going up after this, and I went out with my hetero life mate Saturday night. Oh, nice.
If it's the person I think it is, then you don't actually get to spend a lot of time with them very often, do you?
No, not really, but it was nice.
So did you get absolutely shit-faced?
No, I didn't drink at all, actually. We just stayed at his house, and I hung out with him while he played Elden Ring.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. That sounds pretty good. I think it was a Keemstar on... I didn't follow the cunt, but someone... I think it was you liked the tweet, actually. Of him saying, Elden Ring looks like a game I would rather watch someone else play. And... Well,
it's a great game. And I suggest everybody play it, but, yeah.
Well, that resonated with me, because... But as you know, mate, Dark Souls 3, suck at it. Suck at it. Dark Souls 1, I mean, good God, this was even before my YouTube time, so the less we say about that, the better. Suck at it. But I do get a sense of achievement when I'm there and someone else does well.
Yeah, you watched me fight the Crystal Sage for like 2 hours the one night.
It wasn't 2 hours.
No, it was like 45. Whoa.
Hour 15?
Oh.
Ooh.
What the fuck?
What was that? Did I hear like a low-flying plane go over your house just then? We've lost Sinatra, guys. We don't know what's happened. If he disappears from the Discord in a second, then everyone check on Ohio. Could just be a smoking crater. Old man Enfield in the chat says, explain Mila Kunis, Drunken, if Ukraine has no talent. Is she Ukrainian? I gotta look this. No, surely she's not.
That was weird. All the sound just died.
An American actress fled from Soviet Ukraine. Oh my god! Well, I mean, her family fled from Soviet Ukraine. So, I mean, look, here's the thing, old man Enfield. You don't want to get race and nationality mixed up here, you know. She's an American, goddammit. And I'm not even American, but I will still take her as my wife. Remember, if you become a $10 patron of mine over at patreon.com/drunkenuncle, then I will give you first dibs on her when I do eventually marry her. Ashton Kutcher be damned. What was that sound, Sid?
All my sound died, so I had to disconnect and reconnect.
It's the goddamn Russians, man. They're trying to infiltrate us. They're trying to take us down knowing that we are the best goddamn meeting online. They're trying to make sure that the people... We're reaching the world here. We got people from all around the world. Like America and, I want to say Wales. I think that's about it. I'm the only English one here, I swear. Let's test that theory. People in the chat, if you're English, you'll know what I mean when I say 0800 00. And we'll just wait for it to come running in. So, how much of Elden Ring have you streamed so far, then, Sin? I saw you did on Friday, but unfortunately I couldn't. I gave you a view, but I couldn't physically view it.
Just about like 4-ish hours of it.
That's not a lot in the gaming world, is it?
No, it's not. I wish I had more time to do it, but time is limited.
It always annoys me when you got parents. Oh, here we go. Spoofers, Pete Hunt, Nia Masaki. All with the correct answers right there. 1066. Thank you very much. Now I know exactly where you live. It always annoys me. You see, like, it could be on television, or it could just be something that you've heard in passing. But a parent, Mom, can I play Nintendo when I get home? All right, but only for an hour. Bitch!
There is no only for an hour.
There is no only for... If I'm playing Skyrim, that is just me sorting out my inventory. Choosing which quest I'm going to go on. If I'm playing Saints Row 2, that is me landing an airplane on top of the air control tower so I can roll a spliff. That's a rule I've got with that game, by the way. Have you got that game, Sin? We should play that game.
What?
Saints Row 2.
Let me check.
I used to play it with my old housemate a lot. It's, in my opinion, it is one of the best goddamn games ever. It is fucking funny. It's got its serious bits. I mean, Johnny Gat beating the fuck out of someone at his girlfriend's funeral. Get up. You do?
Yes.
Oh, we should totally do it, mate. The co-op is fucking fantastic. We always had a rule, me and my friend, that if we wanted to roll a joint, we had to land an airplane on top of the air control tower, obviously at the airport. So every time we started the game, the first thing we would do is get into a car and drive to the airport. We did it so many times, we didn't even need to set up a marker. We just knew the way. And we got really fucking good at landing planes in the smallest of spaces.
Nice.
It was nice. It's a nice shout out. I did play it the other day, but I guess we've been spoiled for graphics of late. The gameplay is definitely still there. They need to remaster that shit as well. And the Warriors! Do you ever play the Warriors? That silence.
I think my sound died.
That
Hello?
silence right there. Did you ever play the Warriors, the video game? The one after the movie from, what was it, the 70s? 80s? Warriors! Come
There you
on
are.
and play!
My sound died again. I had it. I played it a little bit, I think.
If that came out on PC... Oh, God. Okay, I guess that was still playing from last time. If that came out on PC, mate, I would buy that in an instant. If they said it is $200 and all of your toes, I'll be like, take my fingers as well. You guys have earned it. Fucking love that
Weren't they talking
game.
about remaking that one?
Mate, every couple of years they talk about remaking it, but it never happens. It's just one of those things. That was a fucking solid game, and it was about the lead up to the events of the movie as well. So it all slid in beautifully. And if you completed it on the hardest difficulty, then it unlocked a new game where you played as the Baseball Furies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man. Oh, dude, I loved that game. I completed it on every single difficulty a couple of times each. I just fucking enjoyed it. The fact that you could just slam people's heads against the wall. I loved it. Vladimir Dragonov for a $2 super chat says, Mum's net. No! That's why I had to bring up Soundpad. Devil Fruit Zero says, yeah, just trying to figure out what to build, forge, or enchant in Skyrim. That's what I mean. That is not, you can only play Skyrim for an hour. It's not Super Mario or anything like that. And even if it were Super Mario, that's still 2 hours minimum. But Skyrim? Nah, that's the rest of the day, mate. I don't give a shit. That's the kind of game where you look at the clock and you go, it's all right, it's only 1 a.m. Oh, shit, it's light out. That's the mark of a good game. It just takes you, just siphons your life away. What's your, Sin, if you had to pick a favourite video game of all time? I know it's a big ask. So maybe top 3. What would they be?
Oblivion. Oblivion is definitely on that list.
Do you think Oblivion's better than Skyrim?
Oh, hands down.
I wholeheartedly concur. Purely down
Oblivion...
to the enchantment. You could make your own spells and shit like that, you know?
Yeah. I keep thinking, man, I want to replay that, but then I go, okay, that's all I'm going to want to do then.
I got it on Steam. It was like fucking £2.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And then I'll want to mod it after I beat it. Like, yeah. Oblivion, definitely on that list. Dark Souls, the trilogy.
Nah, you could only pick one Dark Souls. Otherwise, you could have just said The Elder Scrolls, but you didn't. You said Oblivion.
Then Dark Souls 3 and 1.
All right, I'll allow it.
Borderlands 2 is honorable mention.
Oh, I've got that.
And then you have your honorable mentions, like Gary's Mod will always be one of my favorite games.
Oh yeah, I mean, just for variety, it beats the pants off of most things.
For Prop Hunt alone.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, we had some
There's an
fun
entire
playing
game dedicated to Prop Hunt, by the way.
Is it called Prop Hunt?
There's an actual just regular. Hold on. I think it's on my wish list.
They released a standalone Prop Hunt.
Or maybe I did it.
Interesting. I remember
Prop Night. It's called
Prop Night.
Yeah.
I remember back in the GPP days, we had a lot of fun playing that, and that was when Bear thought he was having a heart attack. We just carried on playing.
Hold on.
I'll put Sunset Overdrive is I mean the gameplay itself is okay. I mean it's slightly different. It's all parkour, sliding grinding along fucking telegraph wires, or is it telephone wires? You guys have telephones now, don't you? Yeah, surely. Telephone wires and power lines and fucking railroads and roadside barriers and shit. And you never really get any peace with that game because something is always trying to attack you no matter where you are. But my favourite thing is the combos on that game. As you get, you're getting a combo every time you switch from a telephone line to a railway line or something, and you carry on sliding along. You shoot something that puts your combo up. But it's like the music changes. Like when you get to 10, the drums start kicking in. And then when you get to 20, the bass line starts kicking in. You get to 30, and then the melody guitar starts kicking in. And then it starts getting awesome, and you're like, yeah, I fucking love this! Until you break your combo and everything goes quiet again, and you're like, God, I suck at this game.
You talking about Guitar Hero?
No, but I do suck at that game as well.
What are you talking about?
Sunset Overdrive.
Never played it.
It was mental. Guitar Hero was interesting for when it first came out, but what I really loved was Rock Band, which was of course Guitar Hero, but they brought out the other things as well. You had a bass guitar is just another guitar, isn't it? But yeah, they introduced the microphone so someone could sing, and more importantly, the drum kit. I was the drummer, Sin. Couldn't beat me. I mean, I was shit at it, but I was less shit than all of my friends. We had rules for that shit. And my favourite was whenever someone was singing a song that they didn't know, so they were just following the line, which it tells you which pitch. They're like, oh, that's the one. We actually, because we used to live next door to a pub at that time, and one time the pub knocked on the door and asked us to keep it down. That was fun. I think a Guitar Hero would get an honourable mention. What about
Streets of Rage 2. That's a good one.
Oh, classic. Classic. Alamo for $1.99 says, chat! I've done my part. What's your fucking excuse? Smash, like, and share it. Fuckers. You better do as Alamo says, man, because this guy's crazy. He's crazy. What about, while we're on the subject of the Warriors, games that are adapted from movies. Because for that, I've got to say, and this is one of the best, The Godfather.
I never played that.
Dude, the problem is you can't find it you can't find it legitimately. You could download it from, other sites. I don't trust it though, because I love that, this computer's far too expensive for me to fuck off on. I download a game and all of a sudden my fucking internet browser's changed. Like, uh-oh. But that game was fucking awesome. You didn't even have to really progress in the storyline. You could just go around robbing banks, fucking taking over other businesses. You had to intimidate the owner as well. So you'd have if you go to a bakery, for instance, you smash the baker about a bit and then hold his head over his own oven until he agrees to pay you. Fucking brilliant game. Vladimir Dragonov for a $2 super chat says, I bet it's real awkward in the International Space Station right now. It's, what the worst thing about that is every time I see the ISS, in my head, I just go ISIS. I don't know why. Vladimir Dragonov for an additional $2 super chat saying, I loved The Godfather. You're goddamn right you did, mate. The worst ones was the really big buildings, where it was like a ballroom or something. Because there was just so many people. But you could, as long as you weren't at war with that faction at the time, just wander on in and just go to the top floor. And then I just hide behind a sofa, blast someone in the chest with a shotgun, and then just wait for them all to come to me. But then invariably you've started a war, and you either have to go to a G-man and bribe him, or bomb someone's business. But still, excellent game. I mean, the Mafia is a good game, but it ain't no Godfather. Do you know what I mean? Have you got any favourite movie to game adaptations, Sin?
I've been thinking this whole time. I don't know. As soon as you asked me that, literally every movie adaptation just left my brain.
Yeah, I put you on the spot. That's my bad. Bitterfool in the chat says GoldenEye 64. Now. Nightfire. Loved that one. Nightfire. James Bond games were generally pretty good. There was Die Hard, the one that had 3 different modes. There was the you had to, you're John McClane. You go in, you got to rescue the hostages. There's another one where you got to drive around. You got the bomb in your vehicles. You got to hit these checkpoints without crashing too much, otherwise it goes off. And of course the whole light gun thing. Why have we got light gun games anymore, Sin? I used to love those. Where it's like a rail shooter. The game's moving you, but there's enemies popping up, and you got ping, ping, ping. He's dead. Fucking Time Crisis.
Do you call
style.
it a light gun?
Yeah, because that's what you used. It was a light gun.
Huh, I've never heard it called that before.
Well, what do you call it?
I don't know, not that.
Just a gun.
An arcade game?
I had it. I had Die Hard for the PlayStation, for instance. Also, what was it called? Point Blank. Now that was a shooting game. Oh, that was an evil little shooting game. I bought a light gun from it wasn't an official PlayStation one, because I thought they were ugly. I bought a different one, and it had a laser sight on it, which was pretty fucking cool, and it had recoil as well. That was awesome.
That is cool.
It was very cool. It was my favourite purchase of my, I think must have been fucking 12, 13 years old. Vladimir Dragonov for the $2 super chat says, what about the King Kong game? Is a King Kong game?
Never played that.
Do you play as King Kong? I've got to look this up real quick. King Kong. Oh, no, there's Mila Kunis. King Kong game. 2005. No shit. I can't imagine that being... Unless you play as Kong. Yeah, but you probably don't, do you? You probably don't. Fucking arcade games, though, while we're on the subject of that. House of the Dead, I think, is unparalleled. Like, games actually in the arcade. Or House of the
Yeah,
Dead
that's a
2.
good one. That's
It's
a good one.
Great one. I mean, Time Crisis was good, but House of the Dead was just something on its own. Me and my sister, we were on holiday when I was quite young, and it was just one of those fucking places where there wasn't a lot for kids to do. There was an arcade, and that was it. You know, even the swimming pool there, it was like no diving. No, nothing like that. It was a very adult place for adults to go and relax. So me and my sister would just go to the arcade, spend all of our time there. Now, Time Crisis is normally £1, one Great British pound for one go, you know, and when you died, you died. This one was 20 pence. We completed House of the Dead 2 in the arcade.
Wow.
Yeah, man. That is the first and only time that has ever happened to me, I'm sure to anyone else, because who's spending that amount of cash? Paul Farrell threw $2 super chat saying, what's the name for Sinatra's Mixology channel? Is it up and running yet, Sin?
Yes, that would be Sinatra Speakeasy.
Ooh, oh, that's the Speakeasy channel. Nice. Have you got some cool jazz playing in the background?
Electro Swing, actually.
Oh, really? Oh, you know I
Yeah.
love Electro Swing.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
Fuck
indeed.
yes. And a nice smoky atmosphere. You got pink salmon and a glittery red dress.
I wish.
Don't we all? Don't we all? Guest person on YouTube, who's got one of the best names on the internet in general, because he's also known on Twitch as the gayest person on Twitch, says, got a shout out, Inscription, as a great card game, stroke mystery game. You might really enjoy it. If I recall correctly, you're like Gwent. Well, not the same. It gave me similar vibes. I did like Gwent. It's a shame that is not a game itself on Steam. Wandering Lisa says, how about the Street Fighter game that was an adaptation of the movie that was an adaptation of the game? I got a confession to make here, Sin. I
don't know.
Never saw the Street Fighter movie.
Me neither.
Did you? Oh, did you not? I
No.
don't feel bad. Oh, that is such a relief. Just to say it, it feels as though a weight has been removed from the back of my head because, you know, I haven't got any shoulders. I just got to open up the game a second so it's ready. And then we'll get into some news if you're up for it.
I am here for some news.
You are here for some... He's here for some news, guys. You heard it. All right, hold on. It is almost good.
Where are we, John boy?
shit.
If I had to guess, I'd say Communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Yes, Arrow Shogun for the $5. Saying, my favourite games are the ones that most have never heard of. Azuric, Rise of Paratha for Xbox. Alien vs. Predator, 1999. No, I remember that one. I like that one. Panzer Dragoon for Sega Saturn. Oh, that's fucking... I had the word Sega Saturn for a while. Extermination for PlayStation 2, etc. Alien vs. Predator, if we're talking about the same one, because there was AVP for PC long before that, but then they did bring it out for console, and playing the campaign as the alien was 100% my favourite part of that game.
That's another one I never played.
It was I never did the marine bit, because I'm just I'm like with Alien Isolation, mate. I'm just too scared. I'm a scaredy head. But Alien
Fear
vs.
was a good game too.
I know of it. That's the one with the scary little girl on the cover, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. See, you lose me at scary little girl. I'm just not into it, man. I
Figured I would.
I can't bring myself to do it. Fucking. What was I going to say? Alien vs. Predator. Max Payne was pretty decent as well. Being a good cop or a bad cop, up to you. Ooh. Mad Cat for the 777. Excuse me. This is the most I've spoken all day. Drunken, just a little something to show that I care. I love you. Not in a gay way. Not in a gay way. But in a way that only two consenting male adults can love each other. Kisses and have a great stream. Polly. Sad face. I don't think it's not saying it's from Polly. But Polly, you get a sad face because you're not here. He's probably very, very busy or probably very, very sick. Both of which are much more important. IRL stuff comes first, right, Sid?
Always.
What was the? Oh yeah, with Max Payne, you could you could buy the stupidest of weapons, like a scythe. Who needs a scythe? And you literally just chop fucking civilians in half. They didn't do anything wrong. I never even came close to completing that game because I was just chopping people up with scythes. But my favourite part was driving around and then you get like a call on the radio saying, oh, we got a domestic disturbance at this area. And you're like, yeah, I got it, dispatch. Fire up the roof. Off you go, screaming around the corner. There's a guy there. He's smashing the shit out of his wife in the street. You go, oi, police. And he goes, ah, shit, runs away. You tase him, cuff him, put him in the car, take him back to the station to be processed. Fucking loved that shit. Only problem was, other times they'd be like, oh, there's a guy in the road with a rocket launcher. Sorry, I'm on lunch right now, dispatch. Gonna leave that one to someone else. Dave Steve for $1.99 says, what the fuck? Alamo and I both chimed in and we're not even over 100 likes. Smash the fucking like button, you limp dick ass munching Biden simping fuckers. Shit, man, he's going in hard. That reminds me, I've actually not. Thank you for reminding me I hadn't tweeted out the stream right there. I'm sorry, Dave Steve. I let you down. I let you down. Oh shit, I'll tell you what I haven't done as well. I haven't fucking hooked up the news on the OBS. It was this update that I had on Friday. I thought I was well onto it. I started up OBS. Oh yeah, microphone. Sorted that one out. It's not on default. Sound not on default. You're smashing it today, Drunken. You're smashing it today. And then I went and forgot the most basic shit. But it's alright. We're taking care of this one right now.
Good.
Yeah, good indeed. Good indeed.
By the time you took care of it.
I mean, I didn't want to say anything, but yes, you are completely right. Good.
Unreal Championship. That was a fun game.
Unreal. Was that the one? Do you remember that scary German kid who was having like a fucking meltdown because his computer wasn't playing it properly?
No.
But you remember who I mean though, right?
No.
No? Oh, that kid scared me, mate. That's old internet, that is. That's old internet. And I don't like it. Right, let's have some news. Polly, if and when you get here, mate, God bless you. We miss you. And I just want to hear your dulcet tones. Let's have some news. Sinatra, if you will direct your eyes over to the AAA Discord. And people in the chat, I got your back. As we start off with the Babylon Bee. Report, everyone who adds Ukrainian flag to their profile pic will receive a Nobel Peace Prize. It happens every year. Every fucking year. Remember Charlie Hebdo? Everyone had fucking Je suis Charlie. Oh yeah, brilliant. That's going to bring them back to life, isn't it? Fucking hell. Every fucking Pride Month as well, rainbow flag.
What's even weirder is after Hebdo, people still simped for they ran interference and kind of excuse the actions of the Muslims who shot all those people just for drawing something.
Just for drawing something. That's the thing as well. You'd think if there's going to be a massacre, it'd at least be for a good fucking reason, wouldn't you? But no, it's for drawing a goddamn cartoon. They go, you're not allowed to draw Muhammad. Well, yeah, but was it Muhammad or Allah? Muhammad. It is Muhammad, isn't it? Peace be unto him. You're not allowed to draw him. And they go, well, how do you know that is him if you've never seen what he looks like? Ah! Gotcha now. Yeah, shoot yourself. Zed for $1 says Team Fortress 2 was fucking brilliant until the cheaters fucked it up and the devs refused to acknowledge its existence. I mean, generally, I think Team Fortress 2 was also part of the orange box, wasn't it? Now that was, if you ever got that on console, I had it on yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Or Team Fortress 1, maybe, I don't know. But that was, I mean, you're getting some bang for your buck with the orange box.
I remember, Halo was on, or not Halo, Portal was on there too.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Portal, Half-Life, and yeah, I'm pretty sure there was one of the multiplayer games, because I did play some. As we know, Drunkle, not very good at computer games. He loves them, but he's shit at them. It's, the love isn't getting reciprocated by the game. Hubris says Team Fortress 2 was in Orange Box. Thank you very much. Fucking every year, and I've seen it on Twitter as well recently, people got a little Ukrainian flag next to their name, like, oh god, I bet Putin's fucking shaking in his boots now, isn't he? Now that fucking Jill from Texas has got a fucking Ukrainian flag next to her name. Oh, good god. Every year as well, this, fucking LGBT Pride Month. Oh yeah, have a fucking rainbow flag over your profile picture on Facebook. I wonder, right? Because obviously it's one person who's making these things. Have they got like a plethora of flags just waiting in a folder somewhere? They see on the news there's been a bombing in fucking Butt-fuckistan somewhere, and they're like, oh, brilliant! Crack out the flags on Facebook. I'm gonna make a mint. It's
no, because if that were the case, we'd have flags of every country the U.S. has been bombing for the past, I don't know, year and a half, and then prior, not really much than all the bombs we dropped. Obama dropped more bombs on countries like Somalia and those countries no one even thinks about than any other president, period.
What, like all presidents put together?
No, than any other president.
Just any other president, yeah.
Especially countries that we were not at war with.
Well, I mean, like in America's defense, they don't bomb countries, they bomb hospitals.
Yep, we did do that too.
Yeah, you're allowed to laugh. It's fine. Let's get into the real news, though. And thank fuck for the Huffington Post bringing us the real news. Could a small nuclear war reverse global warming?
Yeah, that's good.
I'd say it's going to accelerate it a fair deal first. But then, all right, yeah, there's no more people around. I guess you're onto something here. This headline is awfully reminiscent, Sinatra, to me of the war makes us richer and more safe.
Yep.
And inflation is a good thing. Here's why. I appreciate the ability to put a positive spin on negative things. I think it's not a valuable skill, but it is a skill that I do admire, how someone can look at something and go, how can we make this sound positive, even though it blatantly isn't? But this is just a step too far, Huffington Post. This is by Dean Pretorius, or Dean Pretentious, as he shall now be called. Fucking Huffington Post. It had to be you, didn't it? But let's move on. This is more Russian news. Eurovision. Russia allowed to compete in song contest despite invading Ukraine. So it's weird. In some headlines it's Ukraine. In some headlines it's the Ukraine. First off, I want to know, how do you earn a the? Because America, it is the United States of America, is it not?
Yeah.
But it is not the Great Britain. However, it is the United Kingdom. So is it just things that begin with U?
No, it'd be the Arab Emirates.
But it's the
I think
United Arab Emirates. It's another U!
I think it's when it's a possessive or plural.
Okay. I'm still not understanding why sometimes it's the Ukraine, though. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, we have got Strict Spray in the chat says the Netherlands. Ah, you found the exception. Yeah. All right, fair enough. I thought there was a rule. There's not a rule. I'm going back to just wondering what the hell's going on.
I think it's just plural or possessive. The United States, the Netherlands, the Arab Emirates.
No, but it's the United Arab Emirates. It's another U. There might be something to the U thing, and like other countries are just trying to get a the as well, but it's like, you haven't earned that, you know? Fucked out 5 with the Vatican. God damn it. But then a V is just a pointy U, isn't it? Do you know what the Eurovision is, Sinatra?
No.
No, I shouldn't imagine you would. It is... I mean, it's bullshit. It is... all of the European countries get together once a year, and they've all made a little song. and they all perform their little songs, and then all the other countries, they give a rating out of 10 on the songs, and then whoever wins, they host the Eurovision Song Contest the next year. Now, it's not meant to be political. It's not meant to be political, but it is. It totally is, because there's some countries that no matter what the song, no matter what the quality, will always vote 0 because they were at once at war with them. So it totally fucking... It's just a load of kids going like, well, I mean, it was good, but you stole my lunch 3 weeks ago, so fuck you. And it's not... In Britain, it's really... Some people get into it, some people love it, but most people just couldn't give less of a shit.
Where
about
are
the
we,
Eurovision
John
Song
Boy? If I
Contest.
had to guess, I'd say Communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
However, in other parts of Europe, it's taken so fucking seriously. Like, good fucking God, how much they're into this. So despite all of this, Russia is still allowed to compete in the Eurovision Song Contest. Not huge news to me, but of course, you know, across other certain bodies of water, that is going to be massive news to them. And I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. Zed throws $1 saying, I heard somewhere Ukraine roughly translates to borderland. So, good game. So Russians used the Ukraine to refer to it as the borderland to diminish their autonomy. That's interesting. That could be the explanation I'm looking for here. Mr. Twisted Frenzy for $5 says, I think it's just down to who you arrange the words. I guess he means how. It's not the Great Britain. It's Britain the Great. Yeah, it's all right. Thank you for the 5. And Corbett Thomas for $2 says the reason why Ukraine gets called the Ukraine is because for as long as it's been there, for as long as there has been a Russia, until the 1990s, Ukraine had been a territory of Russia. Now, I do know that, as I have a girlfriend with a stupid foreign head, and she knows an impressive amount about what's going on, to the point that sometimes I just go, just shut up and watch the fucking film. But it is, I mean, you go to Weatherspoons and everyone seems to be an expert on it, just as everyone seemed to be an expert on COVID while that was going on, you know. And then, you know, then when fucking you get the bloody big heavyweight main boxing event coming around, everyone's an expert on boxing. Every election, everyone's an expert on fucking politics. But no, the foreigner, she legit knows what she's talking about right there. That said, I don't know how she feels about Eurovision. If she's going to want to be watching it this year, then she can watch it alone. Much Up Pirate throws $1 saying countries like the United States of America and the United Kingdom also carry the definite article because they are compound nouns with adjectives. Ah, shit, that could be it as well. We're learning a lot today, Sinatra.
I think we are, yeah.
Yeah. I should be writing some of this down, but I'm too busy trying not to phlegm all over my microphone. Moving on.
Ew.
Now, despite wars going on, Sinatra, which you'd think would be the top of most people's worry right now, survey shows 1 in 8 people...
A war's going on.
A war is going on. Did you not hear about this?
What?
Yeah,
No,
it is the war of the Eurovision Song Contest. Now, it is a survey shows 1 in 8 people suffer anxiety because they have a low phone battery.
Okay.
I can't help but feel if either of our countries got invaded right now that we would not fare very well, would we?
I like to hold out hope, and this might be silly of me, but I like to hold out hope that, you know, something like that happening in America would be the thing that kind of brings everybody together, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, you say that, but there was, you know, with Charlie Hebdo, there was still people justifying the actions of the massacreurs. So there's always, I don't think, not everyone's going to be united, but you'd like to think, though, you know, that if the Russians came knocking on your front door, that no matter what your political affiliation, you'd still answer the door with a ch-ch, you know?
Well, that would be the
that was my
proper
shotgun
way
noise.
to do it.
That would be the proper way to do it. Over here, it'd just be, oi, do you know what fucking time it is? Fuck off. Don't discount the UK, though, because we have still got football hooligans, I guess.
Well, they'd probably fuck them up worse than Ukrainians are.
I thought the Ukrainians were doing all right.
I mean, not really, but...
Well, I mean, it depends. Depends what news you listen to, I suppose, doesn't it? You're remembering that you're not immune to propaganda, no matter who you are, is more important now than ever. And I got to admit, I have been quite guilty of this in the past couple of days as well, until I got a reminder. Now you got to have a healthy air of skepticism with everything you read. Of course, I would be able to read everything if I didn't have such anxiety over my phone battery being so low. What do I do? Mind you, I've seen your fucking, your war advisors in America. I like 4 of them fucking pink-haired transgenders.
I have no idea. I'm more concerned about the fact that, like, we have half of the guns in the world.
That's something the rest of the world should be concerned about as well, if I'm honest here.
And we have Appalachian fucking people armed. Here, I'm going to send you this thing I saw earlier, and you can throw it up on screen. And this is exactly... Oh, wait. I'll go there.
Send it to
rendering
Twitter.
Something, so my computer's going super slowly.
Send it.
Right,
send it to Twitter DMs. See, I do what I always carry, like a fucking power bank. I got a little battery. It's only small. Keep it in your pocket. And that works for a load of it. It's got 2 whole fucking phone charges on it as well.
There you go.
I forgot I changed my Twitter name to Drunken. Fucking right. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like this. Let me, let's just stick it in that. Fuck it. Here we go. Why you shouldn't invade America. I believe there was actually, the one I saw on the top left, you can see that it's been blanked out. It said Nazis before.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Yeah, I remember that. This part wouldn't be that tough. Yeah. Gangs. Seals? Not even Navy SEALs, guys. Just SEALs. Even the liberals have guns, cartels, machine gun collectors, long-range Mormons. Backcountry hunters, impossible corn maze full of armed farmers, Joe Exotic, yeah, fair enough. Cowboys, swamp hunters, rednecks, contractors, what? Florida man. Oh yeah, you don't invade Florida. Backwards people who still know the old ways, gangs, CMP people or CMP people?
Civilian marksmanship civilian marksman practice, something like that.
Okay. Militia types, gangs, and people who wear shorts in winter. I like it. I really do. I'd love to see one for the UK. It would just be like, probably not worth it, mate, you know. There's nothing here.
Muslim extremists.
Oh, yeah, true. Fucking football hooligans, the Scottish. It's a bit windy. Fucking... Oh, how much can I insult my own country? As much as I want. It's my country. Much out pirate... Oh, no, sorry, I already did that. Sinatra, it was you who got a donation.
From Steve Dave for $1. A soldier for a communist country walks up... It's already too long for $1. And knocks on the door of an American farmer. Asks, "Hello, comrade. Can you tell me where the White House is?" The farmer cocks a shotgun and says, "Back the way you came." All right.
Bob Boo in the chat says, "Just remember Glasgow Airport. I'm not bothered about the Russians." I mean, you got a point. I don't know if you know about this one, Sid. This was an attempted terror attack on Glasgow International Airport. And the guy ended up just setting himself on fire. Like, it did not go well for him. But you got a load of Scots going on holiday, and one of them just, boom, just headbutts this guy who's on fire.
Nice.
Fucking hell, mate. There's no one quite like the Scots. They ain't worried about their phone running out of charge. Let's move on. Company offering more than $6,000 to smell dog poo for 2 months. Sinatra, you feel a bit hard up for some cash right now? Or?
Not that hard.
Not that hard. I mean, this is $3,000 a month. I'm not sure of the sheer quantity of poo you have to get through here. There's like, you know, a quota per day. Or if you're in a certain department, like, hey, Sinatra, you're in the runny department. Drunkle, you're in the nugget department. I don't know. There is a plant-based pet food company. Boo! But there should be no such thing. Unless it's for rabbits. Boo! In Britain, boo! That is looking for a dog poop sniffer that will pay a dog owner more than $6,000. Right, if it's in Britain, then why is it in dollars, for fuck's sake? To switch their canine's diet for 2 months. Yeah, even this dog looks depressed at the fact that might happen to him. They're not vegetarians, Scott. I know no one in the chat needs to hear this.
Okay, so let's break it down. $6,000 for 2 months is $3,000 a month. $3,000 a month divided by 4 is a little over 7.
Yeah, a bit
17-ish, a little over 17-ish. So you break that down by 40 hours a week. That's like $18 an hour. That's not worth it.
That's presuming you're smelling a dog poo every hour. I mean, you've got to be a canine owner here in order for this to happen. But also, I mean, even for that amount of money, I am not subjecting my dog to a vegan diet for 2 months.
No.
That's just cruel, and it should be illegal. So, fuck all of that. Fuck all of that. The winning applicant. There's a winning applicant. Well, we paid $6,500 to use Omni's dog food for 2 months and report on the effects the food has on the animals, frequency of bowel movements, poop odor, energy levels, behavior, sleep patterns, weight, and fur condition. Now, I can save you some money here, Omni. None of it's gonna be good, because they're not meant to be fucking vegan, you fucking yogurt eaters. Leave the dogs alone. You ever seen a vegan lion? No. It's because they all died. Makes me so fucking angry.
It'd be $750 a week. Yeah, it's not worth it.
It's not worth it. Religious artwork removed after local priest and businessman found among holy images. Just see if you can spot the local businessman in this masterpiece.
Is it the guy with the mask?
It is indeed the guy with the mask.
It's funny, but
why the fucking level of narcissism? Like, this is meant to be, you know, a fucking thing of worship here. I don't know what it says. After local priest? I'm not sure. But maybe the local priest is on the right here. He's hiding behind his cross. He's just like, no photos. I've not got my makeup on yet. But what? Even if you're gonna paint yourself into a pit, don't paint yourself wearing a fucking mask. You're just giving it away. You might as well be wearing a fucking football shirt or something as well, you know? Jesus Christ, what's fucking wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Answer for the man, Sinatra.
no.
There. South Carolina, police foil snake's home invasion attempt. The animal crime wave continues, ladies and gentlemen. They're breaking into our houses now. A snake.
Haven't they been doing this?
They have been doing this, but now the snakes are getting in there, presumably so they can unlock the door from the inside. And then there's no evidence of forced entry, do you know what I mean? Or they could be coming in. You know, as a snake, they can eat like a whole fucking, like, mountain. You know, they just sit there, they just be fat for like a week. You get a snake coming in, and he's just fucking... You wake up in the middle of the night, you're like, oh, I think someone's in the house. Grab your flashlight, grab your gun, and you see there's a fucking boa constrictor halfway through munching down your 50-inch TV, slithering out the door with it. Hell no, motherfucker. I'd ring him out like a sponge.
I'd be so angry.
I would be angry. It's probably insured. That's what the snake's saying. Gulf City Pelican throws $1 saying, I'd have to read the contract. But if they don't say you can't feed the dog something on the side, like, say, a bit of chicken or steak, then that's forcing a diet that could be fatal. I wholeheartedly concur, Gulf City Pelican, and is one of the many, many reasons I cannot stand militant vegans. Because I know a couple of vegans, and I've known them for a while. I knew them for a while before I knew they were vegans. Those are the ones I'm all right with. But the ones I don't like are the ones... It's the same with sexuality, right? or gender, or whatever. You be gay, be fucking non-binary, be vegan. I don't give a shit. But if I know that
nobody
you
cares if you're gay anymore.
No, it's not. You're not special enough. You need a new gender now. Be non-binary, be trans, be gay, be bisexual, be pansexual, be vegan, whatever you want. But if I know those things about you within the first 5 minutes of meeting you, we are not gonna be friends.
It's not a personality trait.
Thank you. It's not it's just like your politics aren't a personality, and smoking weed isn't a goddamn personality. They're all.
I think that's the most important one.
It's up there. It's up there. Fucking. Anyway, Animal Crossing. I was going to say fucking snakes, but that'd be construed that I'm talking about different people here. No, I'm talking about this snake right here. Caught no-handed. Mum raises awareness.
Caught.
Yeah, no.
Anyway.
Let's see how it pans out on the scales of justice.
I was going to say caught no fanged, but it's fine.
No fanged. Oh, you shouldn't have said that in the first place.
I told you.
Mum raises awareness. I do love it when awareness is raised after son is diagnosed with uncombable hair syndrome.
Shit, I got that too, man.
Do you really?
Oh, yeah.
I think it's just known as pubic head. Raising awareness is fucking annoying as well. There was someone at university who used to, like every couple of months, arrange marches, through the campus of my third year, raising awareness about homosexuality. And I was just like, look, I know you're gay. What more do you want from it? I know you're gay. How more aware do you want me to be right here? What are you doing? But once again, it's not a personality trait. This is a Georgia mum on a mission to spread joy. And raise awareness after her 1-year-old son was diagnosed with uncombable hair syndrome, or UHS, a hair disorder she'd never heard of until last year. This is the this is the kid in question. He looks like a fucking Simpsons character. But it is exceptionally rare. It is where the follicles, which are normally cylindrical, or round, if you will, are actually triangular. And therefore become unkempt and unruly.
Huh.
But it's still not a personality trait.
No.
Can we, let's have a guess about this kid's name. Oh, God, it says it there. His name is Lachlan.
I was going to say Boris.
That's good. His name is actually Lachlan Samples. Way to dox your 1-year-old there, by the way, Caitlin. But
what did she call him? Action Jackson?
Who? She?
G.
Oh, G! Boris Johnson, Action Jackson. Never understood the link there. Fucking Auction Johnson. Yeah. But no, you're right. Yeah, I should have called him Boris. His name instead is Lachlan Samples. Now he's got uncombable hair, so now you got 2 reasons to bully this kid in school. Fucking Lachlan. Me and my family, we like to, if we hear a kid with a stupid name, we'll generally send each other a text message. Me and my mum were in IKEA. It was actually. There's a little kid running around, and we're just walking through the bit, and we just heard the mother go, "Maverick, come to mummy," and we fucking looked at each other like, that kid's called Maverick. What?
I found some British newscaster ? That I rather enjoyed. His name is Oliver Neil?
Oliver Neil.
Yeah.
Am I missing something with that?
No. Do you know who that is?
I don't. No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
Oh, was it something he did, or was it
No, he did a monologue about Ukraine, and it was really interesting. I'm going to put it as a little addition for Tucker tomorrow.
I suppose you're thinking about Jonathan Pye.
No, his name's Oliver Neal.
Oh, okay then. All right. Oh, is it Neil's in the first name Neil? Because I never trust anyone with two first names.
Sorry, shit. Oliver Neal, Neil. Yeah.
There's Neil Oliver.
Oh, is that it? Neil Oliver?
He's Scottish.
Well, he's on GB News.
Well,
it is
yeah,
Neil
yeah.
Oliver. I thought it was Oliver Neal.
Well, no, that's the problem with people with two first names, isn't it? That's not your fault, mate. That's his fault. That's his fucking mum's fault. I'll tell you what, it's Lachlan Sample's fault as well. Well, let's move away from
Neil
this.
Oliver. That guy's pretty good.
Hey, there you go. That's going to be my Tucker Tuesday. I'm going to have... no, I probably won't do it. Right. So let's move away from this walking charge of static electricity. New York doctors remove tooth growing inside man's nose. There it is. Wow. Yeah, right? It's, there's a bit, can you imagine sneezing with that bad boy as well? Whew.
Well, your front teeth go up to your nose.
But not into your nose.
I guess I could.
I mean, that is kind of presuming that there's going to be like plaque build up and everything in there in your nose as well.
Does plaque build up under the gums like that?
Well, I mean, this bit's exposed though, isn't it? As you can see from the X-ray here, it's poking.
Oh, I
through.
guess it would be. Huh.
Yeah. Which means you're going to have to stick a toothbrush up your nose.
Does that tooth have roots then? Or is it just there? I mean, it would have to have roots. Man, what the fuck?
I mean, when you say roots, do you mean like the nerve?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know. That's a good question, actually. An even bigger question is how the fuck do you get that out?
I guess you get it out like you would get out any normal tooth.
With a hammer. I could just go up to someone in your local Weatherspoons and say, hey, nice nips. Someone will punch you in the nose, thus solving your tooth-based problem. I mean, if I was here, of course you're not going to know.
I'll be right back. I gotta blow my nose.
Yeah, I'm feeling that right now. You're not going to know that you have a tooth in your nose, are you? So you're going to be like going to the doctor, said, all right, doctor, I've got a pain in my nose, and it doesn't seem to be going away. Doctor goes, all right, let's have a look. Can't really see anything because it's so far in. Actually, no, it looks like you might have a... Oh, is that like a little calcium build-up or something? Tell you what, we're going to have an X-ray. We're going to have an X-ray just in case. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about, Steve. We'll call you with the results in 2 days. And then 2 days later, the phone rings. Yeah, hello? Steve Toothman. That's his name. Hello, Mr. Toothman. It's Dr. Nostrils. You're not going to fucking believe what we've just found. How do you explain this? Is he going to get some kind of prize for finding this? What's he going to do with the tooth afterwards? Drill a hole in it, wear it around your neck on a chain. That's a conversation starter, isn't it? Who knows? Hey! Right, let's move on again. Heat wave killed bees. That's right. Last week's summer heat wave in BC, so British Columbia, caused bees to ejaculate to death.
It can't be.
Why can't it be?
Because we're in winter over here.
Well, this was last summer.
Oh, last summer. Oh, maybe.
Yeah, and this here is a picture of a bee who spaffed his ass out.
Is that how they ejaculate?
I fucking hope not. But this isn't the only one. There was actually quite the spate of it. A lot of beekeepers are going, Neil, have your bees been coming to death? And he went, yeah. Why would you ask that? Line them all up. Let's have a look. Yeah, they all died in the same position. Face down, booty up. What a way to go. Oh, to be a bee. I mean, I know some people aren't fans of bees and everything. Look, they do sting. Here's the thing as well. When they're stinging you, apparently, according to what's going on here, they're stinging you with their dick. Don't want that. Yeah. Bees, easy come, easy go, shall I say. You like that? Okay. All right. A New Jersey man finds large pearl in his clam at popular restaurant. This is actually this is quite impressive because I like to listen to a lot of podcasts on and working, and one of these is just interesting facts. It's called the AAA meeting. It's called No Such Thing as a Fish, and 3 interesting facts every week from them. And one of them was about a restaurant that says, it's a seafood restaurant. They say if you find a pearl in one of your clams, you get to keep it. And so people spend they spend a shit ton of money on these clams because you might get a pearl. But the thing is, these aren't the types of clams that actually produce pearls. So the whole thing's all bullshit. But it actually fucking happened. A New Jersey man dining out with his wife at one of the couple's favourite restaurants, about to get more favourite for them, I should imagine, made a surprising discovery inside a raw clam. That's right, it hadn't been fucking cooked. A large pearl that could be worth thousands of dollars. Fucking awesome.
Have you ever seen a video about how clams swim?
Not a video, but isn't it a case of like they just shoot jets of water out their ass?
Kind of. If I were you, I'd look it up. It's pretty good.
Clams are interesting actually because there's a water supply. It's one of the the European countries, like one of the countries, and they have a load of clams to test if the water is suitable for drinking, right? Because it turns out they're incredibly sensitive to the amount of shit in water. So they just got a tank full of clams and the water's going through it. And if the clams are open, then brilliant, you're good to go. But if the clams close, shut the fucking water supply off because that's going to kill people. Fucking good guy clams right here. Not just that, but they're making this couple a couple of $1,000 richer as well. Thank you, clams. Imagine biting into it anyway. You go, fuck. That's actually probably what happened here. He says, I thought one of my molars cracked. He actually ate the fucking pearl. Fucking idiot. The couple said they were shocked, when Michael spat out the 35.35-inch pearl. He's eaten dozens and dozens of clams and we've never found anything like that, so it's pretty exciting, said his wife, Maria. They said they've been eating at the Lobster House for 34 years and never heard of anyone finding a pearl in their clams there. Because it shouldn't happen. It just shouldn't happen. One of the employees said, I worked around here for around 10 years now and I've never heard of someone finding one in our oysters or clamshells because it's not supposed to happen. Well, QC John for the $5 super chat says, watching Lauren Southern and Destiny together IRL walk around Washington streaming, arguing with some people and reading chat was a Monday in 2022. I don't know if you enjoyed that or not, Weld QC John, but either way, mate, you do you. And of course, guys, if you want to be like a Weld QC John, Mr. Twisted Frenzy, Zed, Dave, Steve, Madcat, Aero Shogun, then don't forget, you can give us your hard-earned spondoolies by going to streamlabs.com/drunkenuncle and streamlabs.com/ Let me finish! And streamlabs.com/Sinatra_says live streams.
That is accurate.
Every dollar that gets sent over is incredibly useful. So thank you very much. And if you ain't got the money, then that's cool as well. We appreciate that. Clam Enthusiast threw $1. Clam Enthusiast, goddamn. Saying, lucky man found a clam more valuable than his girlfriend's clam. Hey. Good news for them. I hope they tune in next week to give us some of that sweet pearl money. Miracle baby born on the 2nd, 2/22 at 2:22 a.m. in labour room number 2. It was Tuesday last week, if you recall, guys.
I recall.
you do recall. I don't like the American way of putting this, but hey, it doesn't really matter because it's all twos anyway. It's all right. We can hands across the world. All of
So
that.
you would want 22 to 22.
I would. I personally, yes, I would. But it doesn't matter because this child. What would you call this child? It's got to have something with 2 in it, isn't it? Petunia.
Tamara?
Amera?
Tumera?
Oh, Tumera. It's got tumor. What are you going to call a tumor for short?
Yeah, Tamara.
Hey, Tumor, come here now. There's another podcast I listened to where him and his wife had a daughter called Letitia, and they called her Tits for short.
That sounds very Tom Segura.
It was not. It was Alexander Armstrong. Time Ghost. It was a very good podcast. Anyway, I wouldn't say Miracle Baby, really, is it? It's just more like Spoofy Baby. Fuck it. We'll go with Spoofy. That's your name now, child. Spoofy. What did they call her? Hank. No, that can't be right. Judah.
Dad.
Judah.
That is a name.
It is. It's a bit close to Judas, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, that's a name.
But no, you're right. It is indeed a name. So, well done, Spoofy Baby, born on all the twos. California company's vending machine makes pizza in 3 minutes. Good God, California, you finally got something right. Finally.
That's gotta taste fucking awful.
It's not going to be the best pizza you've ever had, is it?
No, that sounds terrible.
Mind you, the best milkshake I ever had came from a vending machine.
What are the fur real ones or whatever?
I can't remember. I've only had it once, but it was there was an actual vending machine next to it where for £2 you could get a big old glass bottle. I think it was like 2 pints. And these are quality bottles as well. And Drunken likes containers for some reason. So I was like, right, I'm having one of those. And then you put it in this other... You could just have like little cups or something, you know. But I was like, nah, I want the fucking bottle. Also, I want to see how a glass bottle comes out of a vending machine. That's going to be an interesting one. It came out safe and sound, guys. And then you put it in this other thing, and then it puts in the syrup, and then fills it up with fresh milk. I had a strawberry milkshake, and it was fucking delicious. I'm not even a milkshake kind of person, Sinatra.
Oh, so you had one of those original soda jerk milkshakes, not the ones with the ice cream and the malt and all that.
No. It was just milk and shake. I wouldn't want ice and fucking ice cream and shit in a milkshake. That's a fucking... Yeah, that's a cocktail.
That's an old school milkshake.
That's a dessert.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this was a refreshing drink. Are you like referring to the ones where you like in a 50s diner you would have
a malt,
a boy and a girl who've been going steady for some months now, sharing a strawberry milkshake with whipped cream and a cherry on top, but
yes,
only one, please, with 2 straws. That kind of thing, because I can picture that vividly. Anything from Happy Days, really. Okay. Still, I mean, it beats pizza from a vending machine, doesn't it? Let's. That's your baseline for comparison right there, is it? Just don't get a vending machine pizza unless you're fucking desperate.
Yeah, that can't be good.
No. Tennessee man accused of hitting wife with loaf of bread during dispute. There's got to be a pun here.
She's Tennessee toast.
Oh, that's okay. That's all right. Yeah, go the Cockney way of it. Go, just as he throws it, go, "You're brown bread," which means dead. Or he gave her a rye slap. Yeah, all right, chat.
Run a rye.
Run a rye. Yeah. If the chat comes out of anything, do let us know, won't you? But in the meantime, let's move on. Oh, we're into the world records now. Iraqi man balances 18 eggs on the back of his hand for a world record. It's a little more impressive than the shit David Rush has been up to, which this week, by the way, was the most amount of balloons that were burst between 2 people. I didn't even bother bringing that one up.
Oh, that was the cutoff.
That was the cut. I've had it with David Rush's bullshit, mate. I fucking had it. My relationship with that man is over. Magic Trash Panda says, did he hit her in the buns? Okay, all right. Blue says, did he get her in the bread basket? Salty Walrus, he bread battered her. No.
She's toast anyway.
There you go. Razor of chickens, rye to the eye. All right, that's better. He was enraged that she was loafing around from This Is Kyle. Oh, there you go. 69 otters, assault, and baggatry. Fantastic. We got a winner, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, she took a heel to the face. She deserves to be a winner.
Oh, that's pretty good. See, we don't call it a heel. We call it a topper.
I didn't ask what you called it.
Well, I'm just saying that there's a cultural difference here that... Well done, 69 otters. And hey, look, we've that's 69, well, 68 otters more than we would normally have on this stream. So, like, hey,
you know what? These bread puns are getting crusty.
Really?
It.
Okay, I thought they were the best thing since.
I feel like
I can't think.
Sliced American whole bread. I feel like Bear is somewhere crying right now just by. It's because it's a disturbance in the force to him. He's like, fucking puns.
Beating the shit out of that heater next to his computer. Oh, he's just sat there. He's just having a wonderful meal with his wife, and then all of a sudden cracks her in the face. Just got angry for no reason. Don't know why. I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. Come here.
She needed to get it out of her system.
Well done, Big Dry. Well done. That's good. Excellent. Right, so that's one world record, but here's one that I actually found a little bit more impressive. Don't get me wrong, 18 eggs stacked on the back of your hand, pretty impressive, and it's not, that's not the kind of talent you're just born with, you know what I mean? But here's one for you. Canadian teen solves 211 Rubik's Cubes while on a pogo stick.
Right, that's pretty impressive.
It's up there, isn't it? It's up there. It's, but... Oh, no, hang on. Oh, we're all right.
Well, when we
Shut up, woman! Here he is. This is him practicing without the pogo stick. Here he is. He's off. Do it. Hand me a Rubik's Cube. Hand me a cube. We've got the adjudicators on the table right there. He's pogoing with no hands right now, Sinatra. I mean, that's a talent in itself. 211 of those motherfuckers. I don't know how... In an hour and 12 minutes.
Of non-stop pogoing?
Pogoing and Rubik solving. I don't know if you've got to do it in an hour and 12 or if it's just until you get bored. Which for me would be around about 12 minutes. So. This
seems like a... like you can just keep this up.
Yeah, it must be a timer. Like it's got to be done in an hour and 12 minutes, or until you fall off the pogo stick. But he did train. He said he trained for 3 months before attempting the record. This right here is the face of a man who gets laid 24/7. He says, I would bounce on a pogo stick as long as I could, as many days of the week I could. So I would bounce on it for 10 minutes, and that's all I could do, and then I'd bounce on it the next day for a little longer. He said that he reached the 45-minute mark on the pogo stick. He learned to wear knee pads under his pants to keep from getting blisters. And then he started... All right. From doing it doggy style with all that pussy that you're getting, buddy. The teenager said he's a teenager, I take it back. Said he started solving Rubik's Cubes about 6 years ago after a friend showed him a technique. I was absolutely mind blown. I couldn't comprehend that someone could solve a Rubik's Cube like that in under a minute. And then I thought, hey... pogo stick.
Oh yeah, that's the natural progression.
Right? What's next? What is next? I am excited to find out. But let's go on to some science-based news, Sinatra. The Hubble captures stunning image of 3 galaxies merging 681 million light years away. Here it is as well. This isn't Getty images. This is Hubble images right here. 3 galaxies, mate. How fucking cool is that? Of course, it's 681 million light years away. So, what we're looking at right now, it probably ain't there anymore. But still, that's pretty fucking awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, that's far.
It is far, yeah. It's also a mess. It's an OCD's nightmare right now. You know, like, oh god, there's fucking stars everywhere and fucking there's no spirals, there's shit. It's just a mess. So get a vacuum cleaner. Let's fucking sort this shit out. I think that's fucking awesome. And if you people in the chat don't think that is the tightest shit, then you can get the fuck out of my face. Let's go on to some science news a little bit closer to home. Sound waves convert stem cells into bone in regenerative breakthrough.
What?
Right? Now this is, of course, it's got the use for health. People who've lost bone tissue due to bone cancer or any kind of degenerative disease. Stem cells, is there anything they can't do? They can come in, they can regenerate shit, and apparently they can party so hard they turn into bone. Fuck yes, stem cells. So this, obviously we can't do anything with this right now, but give it a bit of time, and fucking the kind of shit that there's nothing we can do about now. We're gonna be able to do something about it at some point. Maybe not in our lifetime.
Yeah, eventually.
Definitely not in Sinatra's lifetime, because his birthday's every day. He's like 6 million years old right now.
Yeah, man, times are tough for an old man out here. We get this shit figured out, maybe it won't be so bad.
Yeah, get on it, science. Fuck. And onto our titular article, which I'm ashamed. I'm not ashamed. I'm sad that Polly isn't here for this, because it is something we've been following. Today's stream, today's AAA meeting number 158 is brought to you by the tagline, 3 bears in a trench coat, because it's a bear battalion. Hank the Tank actually turns out to be 3 different bears.
I'm assuming
right.
that means the crimes he is accused of.
The crimes he is accused of. He's on a bounty right now. It is a DNA evidence now shows that the 500-pound black bear the public has nicknamed Hank the Tank is in fact at least 3 not-so-little bears who have damaged more than 30 properties around Lake Tahoe in recent months. There's 3 of them, Sin!
Hank the Tanks?
Hank the Tanks! There's the terrible trio. There's got to be something going on here. The Ursine fuckers.
You got that?
Yeah. We'll see if anything better comes up. It's 3. There's 3 of them. We thought there was a problem with just one of them, but there's not. There's 3 of them. These are the generals of the animal crime wave, and they're coming for us, guys. They're starting with Lake Tahoe, and then they're coming for you. They're going for California. They're going for Ireland. They're going to go for fucking Christmas Island. Snake Island, just off of Ukraine. They're coming for all of us. 3 bears.
Honestly, I thought 1 irate bear was bad enough, but...
Well, what we need now is a massive Goldilocks, don't we?
Yeah.
And you may now consider yourself news.
That was news.
That was indeed news, was it not? I don't know what we're going to do about the game, though, Sinatra, because we're missing a certain fuzzy-faced fucker.
It does seem to be that he is missing.
It does seem to be. I have normally got a couple of people on standby. I believe Gamer Levine is one of them, Blunty Blondie. If you're out there, guys, then pop into the waiting room. And we'll play Challenge Sin.
Well, what game do we have?
Oh, you want to know what game we got?
I do.
You do want to? Because I can tell you what game we got.
Okay.
Oh, you really do want to know what? Okay, right. let me bring it up here for you. Today, Sinatra, we are going to be playing Guess the Movie from a subheadline I made up.
I love it.
And pasted onto the template of a newspaper.
I'm here.
Ah! That was Polly entering the fucking Discord.
When did you get here?
Whatever sound Drunken apparently just heard, it was confused by that at that time.
That was the fucking kitten. Ah! That was you smashing into the Discord. How you doing, bud? We were worried about you.
You should be. No, I believe it or not, I was
made
on
it sound
the
like a
phone.
threat.
Well, You should be. I was on the phone with the IRS.
Oh, fun.
Is
And I was
okay,
on-
right.
But yeah, I was trying to lessen the impact of the tax impact. I got so bored. Like, but let me go check with my supervisor. And I was like, okay. And my phone was like near dead, so it was plugged in, so I was kind of tethered. And I came up like a whole donation scheme. It's like donation 1, 2, and 3 that are called tax impact, and they're like, you know, bombs hitting the ground and stuff. Because I was bored. I was just, I figured out a way that I can. Okay, the damage is still the same. It's just that there will be rollover benefits to next year that I can claim next year that are going to total like $700, but they're taking thousands and thousands from me. So it's like, I get a drop of water next year? Thanks. That's the situation I'm in.
Yeah, it sounds about right for the feds.
Well, it's pretty goddamn bad, man. I don't know if you heard me talking about some of the numbers last time. It's pretty goddamn bad this year, man. With the increase of taxes, the way that they are counting what counts as a small business tax and then what counts as... that research you do is no longer small business stuff. It's now related to your school, which means you've totally maxed out that category a long time ago. And it's like, wait a minute. That means I have to pay taxes on all of it? And it's like, yeah, that's right. So like the last research contract I did for $3,000, they want 1,000 of it.
Wow.
We have a word for that. Usury. Or gangsterism.
That is literally... Yeah, that's some gangster fucking bullshit. You give us 1/3 of your labor.
1/3 of that last contract I did before the end of the tax season, I owe them. I was like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. But they're not. They're not kidding at all. Yay.
You have to make sure that you weren't actually talking to bears. Because I mean, I don't know if you saw it on that last article, mate, but they're come together in the underground there. I'm the Ursine usury now. They could be extorting you for cash there, Polly. Make sure you're actually talking to a human, yeah?
I was. Yeah, it's not they called me. I called them. You know what I mean?
I'm calling them out.
You get those? Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna throw caution to the wind. Did you get those calls in Britain, Drunkle? From the British Revenue Service or the British?
No. Actually, if you unless you work for yourself, you have to do your own taxes. But generally, your tax just gets taken out automatically.
No, I mean like fraud calls. You know.
Oh, scammers.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah, my grandfather used to love them. He'd keep them on the phone for as long as he possibly could. Like, they'd end up hanging up on him.
No, the worst ones are the robo ones. We are calling for Rudiger Dubbenstein. If this is you, press 1 now. Like, you know what I mean? Like the dead obvious scammers because they don't have a single person in the office that can speak English, so they use some voice AI from 1988 to try and pull you in.
Oh, his favourites were from the Indian call centres. You can tell it's a scam. Not from the accent, obviously, but from the name that they say they have. They go, "Hello, my name is Dave." You're not called Dave, are you, mate? Let's be honest.
So anyway, my apologies for being extremely late, but I was certainly not in a better place.
That's all right, bud. We're just glad you're here, and you're here in time for a game.
Yay!
Hopefully, this game will go some ways to cheer you up, Polly, as we play Guess the Movie from a subheadline I made up and pasted onto the template of a newspaper. You know what to do. You've got to guess the movie from a subheadline I made up and pasted onto the template of a newspaper. Let's play Guess the Movie from a subheadline I made up and pasted onto the template of a newspaper. And the first one is... The first subheadline I made up and pasted onto the template of a newspaper is... I show you my blades!
Knives Out.
Boom!
Fuck yeah.
Polly, straight in there. Look, he's fucking cheering up already, ladies and gentlemen. I watched this the other day. Wasn't bad. Daniel Craig's accent it took a minute to get used to, but once I settled into it, I was happy with it. I was happy.
I've never seen it. What accent is it?
He has got the southern drawl.
Oh.
Which, from James Bond, is very strange. Miss Moneypenny, you know?
Yeah.
Very strange, but once you forget that it's James Bond, you know, you're like, oh, okay, pretty cool. Molly Okami suggests calling the game Real All About It. That's good, but it's not as good as Guess the... Fuck it, I'm not doing it again. Right. Let's. Hate Camel asks, what game are we playing again? It just so happens we're playing Guess the Movie from a subheadline I made up and pasted onto the template of a newspaper. That's the subheadline I made up and pasted onto the template of the newspaper, and Polly got the first one. On to number 2, Teddy Sharpfingers.
Edward Scissorhands.
Scissors hands.
Edward Scissorhands, Sinatra says.
Oh, it was so. It was. We said it with harmony. The people in a fucking coliseum would have heard echoes of our harmony. Come on.
I'm afraid I heard Sinatra say it first. It was only by a little bit, Polly. It was only by a little bit. Don't start getting depressed again just yet, mate. It's a draw. And with this game, everyone's a winner. On to number 3. Pubescent Pup.
Teen Wolf.
Teen Wolf, Polydub.
Ah,
Yeah.
nice.
I was supposed to say Teenage Vampire. I have no idea why. I just.
You mean Twilight? I can't believe that prick from Twilight is our new Batman. I cannot fucking believe it.
You know what? I'm remaining cautiously optimistic out of sheer force of will. Does that make sense?
It does, and I mean, excuse me. I'm looking forward to seeing it. It's just.
I just keep thinking
Sparkly
Clooney. Do you know what I mean? And I feel better.
Mean, I liked what was his name? Fucking
Val Kilmer.
Nah, the last one, Batman vs Superman.
Oh, were you kidding me? Ben Affleck?
I love you, Ben Affleck. Yeah, I really liked his Bruce
I loved
Wayne.
him as Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Loved him as Bruce Wayne. Yeah. He's a real fucking weirdo in real life, and
And an
needs to
alcoholic.
get off his. What's that?
And an alcoholic.
An alcoholic makes stupid life decisions by banging the maid and or babysitter and turning away his stunningly gorgeous wife who was madly in love with him to eventually hook back up with a approaching geriatric Puerto Rican MILF.
And Eric Cartman's left hand.
Yes. Why her of all people? I mean, like, okay,
Jennifer Lopez?
And he has a huge white guilt complex. Did you ever see him cry when he found out that one of his ancestors was a slave trader? It's like, who cares? What the hell?
No, I did not. I was crying
Yeah.
to do about it then.
Well, that's that PBS show where they backtrack. Just here's your history, here's your family, here's
Yeah.
what some of the people in your forebears did, and one of his forebears was a slave owner or slave trader, one or the other, and he was literally devastated. Like you can't
I feel
fake
for
that.
him.
But
Yeah.
he's a professional actor.
Yeah, he is a professional actor,
Uh,
but summoning tears ain't easy, man.
I mean, I'm just saying, like that. Him crying upon hearing that news that's up there with fucking
It's sus.
Gal Gadot singing "Imagine" during COVID lockdown. It's,
Yeah, imagine
gotta-
there's no people.
Okay,
gotta
did you
be seen
believe
to be
him when
doing
he was
something,
on? When he was on, what's his name? The smart ass with the guy,
Oh, that guy?
Bing
Bill
Bong
Maher.
Theorem?
Bill Maher.
Oh.
Bill Maher. Neil deGrasse Tyson's best friend there, Bill Maher.
Ah.
When what's his name? Sam Harris said, bad ideas, Islam's the motherlode of bad ideas. And Ben Affleck went and said, that's terrible. That's racist. That's gross.
He said it was gross and racist.
Yeah. It's like, I believe you because you pick such stupid words. You're a jerk, Sam. Like it was.
Meanie Bobini.
Yeah. But with all that said, he made a hell of a Batman and a Bruce Wayne. I loved him as
I
a
agree.
grizzled Bruce Wayne. Yeah,
Separate
pretty
the art from the artist. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it was
say whatever you want about that German leader guy. He painted a hell of a house.
Oh, yeah, his pictures of Alsatians were fucking excellent.
Maybe if someone was nice to him about his art, we wouldn't have been in that situation.
That's true. Fucking hell. Quick, someone tweet Putin. Tell him he draws nice stick figures or some shit.
Well, I've seen plenty of pictures of Putin shirtless on a horse. What we need to do is congratulate him on his equestrian skill. It's
yeah. I hope to see you at the Grand National this year, Vlad. Yeah, especially because he was an older Batman as well,
Yeah, absolutely. Right out of Dark Knight Returns, and he's like, he uses even the lines of "I'm now older than my father ever was," and it's like, yeah, what a nightmarish thing that would be. See what I did there? Nightmarish thing that it would be for Batman to realize that. He's. Yeah. But Frank Miller wrote that story and wrote him as 54.
Oh, yeah?
He's like, because Batman has been perpetually 28 for decades now. I want to write Old Man Batman, and I want to write his death story. And that's Dark Knight Returns, and it's awesome.
I mean, I know some fucking people in their 50s who are still hench as fuck. I wouldn't fuck with them. And I'm in the prime of life.
Prime!
Amazon Prime. Big Dro in the chat.
I'm in my Amazon Prime of life.
Thank you, Jeff. Big Dro in the chat says, Drunken Uncle should play Batman. Well, mate, it just so happens I will be playing this over on twitch.tv/DrunkenPlays after this particular stream. Final episode of the Telltale games, and it has been fucking fantastic so far. Yeah, it turns out, I'm getting mixed up with Alec Baldwin. Ben Affleck doesn't want to play Batman anymore. He was struggling with alcoholism during the shooting, and then went, do you know what? I'm hitting the bottle again.
Yeah. Well, and then you were at all the, I don't know, while we were still doing comic book curation, like all the background stuff where it's like he was going to write and direct and obviously star in his own Batman movie. And that's what morphed into Sparkly Vampire Batman. Because they had the funding and everything had been greenlit and set up for it. Where Dawn of Justice, Batman versus Superman didn't turn out the way that they wanted, so it's over. Well, we're going to jump right to Justice League, and we're going to do that, and then you can do your Batman story. And you're not going to have as much as creative control as you wanted, and this and that, and he eventually ended up backing out because they hadn't signed contracts, and plus he was, glug, 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 glug at the time. And it's like, so I never got my full-on Batfleck movie. Where if you're a fan of Ben Affleck as a director, God, it would have been awesome. The Town?
Man, I mean, I
fucking
saw
crazy.
A deleted scene from it today.
A Batman movie?
I saw a deleted scene from it today, and it was like a proper fucking Arkham Asylum game takedown, Like he comes down from it's all CCTV, comes down from the ceiling, he's there for a second, and then he's gone, and so's the guy. And no one's seen what happened. All you could just see is like these two little piercing white eyes. Fucking fantastic. How that didn't make the final cut, I have no idea.
Twisted Frenzy, thank you for the $5. Bruce Wayne from Batman Beyond is by far my favorite old man Bruce. Yeah, well, Kevin Conroy's still doing the voice, right? It's still it's great. That idea also. You read Dark Knight Returns, right, Drunken?
No. Not as of
yet. You did.
You sent me Spider-Gwen, but you didn't actually send me the Batman one.
That's not true.
We'll fight about it later.
Oh, well, because we have to address that situation, because you wanted to read it.
We certainly do. We certainly do, yeah.
I attempted to send you a copy, and if you didn't get one, because you've got to read it.
I will.
Because you're just going to turn page after page and go, oh, that's where they got that idea for this movie. Oh, look, another one. Oh,
spoilers.
Shit. Fuck, people have been robbing this graphic novel for years. And it's yes, they have. It's
Black Dragon for the $2. Says, have you seen Diet Coke Sublime Lime, Drunkle? The flavour is exclusive to the UK. Quite literally, a limey Coke. Coke made with and for limes.
That sounds fucking awful.
I think I have, yeah, and it was awful. They started trying to do Coke with a twist of lemon, Coke with a twist of lime. Vanilla as well. Like, who did they think was going to drink that shit? Fucking hell. I mean, I don't even like Coca-Cola.
I had vanilla lime.
It's a mixer. It's not a drink on its own. It's a mixer. Fuck.
Best cola ever. Pepsi throwback when they do it. It's just old school Pepsi with like the 1960s, 70s label on it, and it's made with sugar cane. It's delicious.
It's Pepsi throw up when you drink, isn't it? Right, let's move on to the next one.
That was uncalled for, but I'll take it because I was exceptionally late.
Right, on to number 4. And Sinatra... Polly is in the lead by 1 whole point. Here we go. Holy in a rough place. Could be a difficult one. Holy in a rough place. And thus follows the silence.
I'm thinking, I'm running, I'm tabulating.
Stick to one of them. The chat can also play this one. It was a movie that Sinatra mentioned on Friday.
Priest in a gravel pit.
Incorrect.
Oh.
Holy in a rough place. Steve Dave with Angels in the Outfield, but it is Bob Beauregard, Boondock Saints.
Oh.
I had to look up what boondock means.
I guess it's a rough place, but it's like...
Isolated or rough.
That's not the common parlance of that.
Yeah, it means way out. Like, middle of nowhere, you're in the sticks,
right,
the edge of something.
Holy in an isolated place.
Boondock Saints.
Sinatra says...
Oh, fuck that shit, man.
No, that point goes to the chat. No, isolated or rough. I did look it up because I gotta admit, every time Sinatra mentions the Boondock Saints, I think it's that cartoon about those 2 black kids.
That's just the Boondocks.
That's just the Boondocks. On to number 5. Precipitation person.
Rain Man.
I mean, it is Rain Man. I'm going to give you both a point for that. Did you see, that was harmonised. That was harmonised.
So we're both at 3?
You are at 3, Sinatra's at 2, and the chat is at 1.
Okay.
For Boondock Saints. Right, on to number 6. The Cook Wears Maze.
Pan's Labyrinth.
Sinatra says...
Oh, good call.
What a movie. Almost worth learning Spanish for. Almost.
Yeah, part of it made it into Blade Runner, inexplicably.
Oh.
What, Spanish?
No, Pan's Labyrinth.
Oh, never heard of it.
Spanish.
Right, let's move on. Number 7. Sandbank.
Moneyball.
Incorrect.
Beach Money.
Jonathan Kate in the chat with Dude.
Dude, why is that sand? Oh, I get it. Sand. Okay. Yeah.
You've got a master's, you fucking idiot. Why is that a samba? Oh. And of course, that is the old Dune, the good Dune, not the new Dune.
Yeah, good.
Which I tell you, I've not seen either of them. Moving on. Taking Without Warning.
Taken 1, 2, or 3.
No. Was it Taken? Liam Neeson getting over a fence
3, 2, 1.
in 17 different shots.
Yes.
No, it's not Taken.
Taking without warning.
Gone in 60 seconds?
Incorrect. This is my favourite part of the stream. Just get to sit back.
Where you can hear the little hamsters running in the little wheels.
Oh, those hamsters, are they? Oh, I thought the spiders were back in my float.
Mm-hmm.
Taking without warning. Could even say rudely taking without warning.
Indecent proposal.
It is not indecent proposal.
Match?
Sinatra says.
Yes.
That little.
Seriously? How did you even come to snatch, man? Holy shit. All right, cool.
Because I grabbed my vape off the desk and I'm like, I snatch it, snatch.
All right, well earned. I would have never got that.
There you go, guys. Smoking is good for you. On to number 9.
I was just talking about that movie.
Way the ship, guy.
Where's the ship guy? Dude, where's my car?
No.
car.
Are you just looking at your DVD collection and just reading out what's there?
How dare you? I do not, nor have I ever owned a copy of Dude, Where's My Car?
Okay, I can explain the plot to that right now. Guys lose cars. It was aliens.
Explain the guy part of it. Is there actually is there a comma in the name of the movie?
No.
Okay.
Way the ship, guy. Joshua in the chat says bacon burger.
That's it.
Oh, that's fucking mean.
Is there a movie that's like Anchors Away? Is that a thing? I don't know. I'm something.
No. Way the ship, guy.
Titanic.
It's
Hunt
not
for Red
Titanic.
October.
Nope.
Titanic.
Still not Titanic.
I want to see that happen one time.
Neo Masaki in the chat has it. Anchorman.
What? What?
Ooh.
To weigh the ship is to anchor.
These are not subheadings; they're encryptions. What are you doing this week?
A lot of
maybe.
drugs. Xanax is amazing. Amazing. And on to number 10. A list of black people.
Schindler's List. In the
No,
hood.
they were not black, but no.
I said in the hood. It was.
It was Schindler's List in the hood.
Hateful Eight. Boys in the Hood.
No, not Boys in the Hood.
Ah, damn it. 12 Years a Slave?
Nope.
I appreciate the capital B, by the way.
Yep, so does most of New Orleans. A list of black people.
Are so poor and they are so black, and this is
Yes, it's been a minute. Yeah. Thank Wolf Blitzer. You rock. It's a list of
Ah.
Come on.
I think Neo Masaki in the chat got it. That's good.
Usual
Nope.
Suspects?
It's not the Usual Suspects.
Oh, that would have been good.
There's not a single one of them that's black. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm playing off of the title, not the plot. You need this one, Polly.
I know.
I got nothing.
Prison colony, Caramon. What the hell? What the
Oh, God.
What is it? What is it?
Yeah, time's up, man.
Polly, you need it.
I don't you have a tiebreaker or something that I could like pull out?
I do have a tie. Okay, all right, we'll have a tiebreaker. The answer is Minority Report.
No.
Yes.
Shenanigans.
Yes.
Again.
Yes.
Shenanigans.
128 byte encryption at this week. Shit.
I won't make it easy for you. You want it easy? Show up on time.
Wait a minute. So you had 2 versions of this game, and then Polly was late, so you went for the fucking encryption one?
3 versions. One of them is in color.
And by the way, this scene that you selected, like through no fault of your own, of course, but like, God, that was so dumb. That virtual deal that he was doing, it was so just. We can do this, so. Of course we have to.
Imagine being Tom Cruise in that as well, like, 'cause he can't see any of this shit. He's just like,
right.
He's just fondling imaginary boobies.
Yes. Yeah, especially when he's turning back and forth to see the switch to see which door. It's a mirror image, and he's going flick, 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 flick. Yeah, that's a titty twister. That's all he was doing.
You don't have fucking monitors? You don't have computers in the future, mate? What the fuck is...
Well, this became the hot thing, right? At this time, everyone had to have the virtual screen. It was going on in Matrix, where they're all sitting inside of their chairs, and and all they ever end up doing is moving around squares. What the fuck are you doing, moving them little fucking icons around for? That's not doing anything.
Well, this is the bullshit of like when someone's hacked into their mainframe. It's sort of click, 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 enhance, click, 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 click. Do you know what I mean? And it's like that on every fucking single TV show as well. They'll be like, oh, zoom in on that part of the picture there. Okay. Click, 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 click. Use your mouse, you knob! Why is it always with the fucking click, 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 click? Fucking hell.
Molly Okami says that must have been the director's instructions. Goddamn Steven Spielberg. I knew it.
Had to be. And Tom
we
Cruise,
talked about this before. That not a bad idea for a movie at all, but executed really weirdly and not fun to watch.
Shit movie. 2231627 throws $1 saying, you've said that it's not a bad answer if someone can get it, but no one got that one, Drunkle. Hey, I got it! Right. Tiebreaker.
All right.
Here we go. Polly, you need this.
I do.
Sinatra, if you get this solidifies your victory. If the chat get it, then it's between Sinatra and the chat. So here we go.
Ooh.
A valuable digit.
Golden Finger.
Goldfinger.
Goldfinger! Sinatra.
Oh, fuck you! You ripped off of me in one. That's bullshit.
It's because you said golden finger, you retard.
Let's not take it too far. Good God.
Fucking golden finger. What's that movie about? It's about a man with a golden
in my
finger.
mind. I'm thinking digit. He doesn't mean numeral. He means finger. That's because he's encrypting. Okay, valuable. What's valuable? Gold finger. I'm tired. Sinatra's just waiting for it. Yeah, probably will give me something to tip me off. I'll just sit here and smoke. I'll just...
He grabbed his vape and thought, Goldfinger. And that is our game of Guess the Movie from a sub-headline I made up and pasted onto the template of a newspaper. Encryption edition, apparently. And the independent adjudicators are in. It is the chat with 3. Polly, also with 3. But this week's Smarty Pants is Sinatra Says with 4. Thus affecting the scores. This season, chat is on 2. The guests with fuck all. We don't have many guests, really. Polydub with 7 points. And Sinatra Says steaming ahead with 10.
Sinatra has.
Sinatra heads.
Sinatra has.
Sinatra says. Should we have some questions before we get out of here? Yeah! Let's have some questions before we get out.
I thought it was rhetorical, but yeah, fuck yeah.
People in the chat, if you have any questions for myself, Polydub or Sinatra Says, put them in the chat and we'll answer a couple before we get out of here.
I think you mean Sinatra has.
Sinatra Heads, what have you got for us?
I got a video going up on the second channel, Right Meow.
And Polydub.
That's me.
That is you. Have you got anything you wanna shill? You wanna advertise? You want people to know about?
Yes, on Wednesday, the greatest show on the internet will be happening. It's called the AAA. Happens at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. It's on the channel. It's awesome. And tomorrow we're doing the thing with the guy, the old man.
That's what I was just about to ask you. Oh. Are you guys still into doing the SOTU tomorrow at 9?
9 o'clock. What time is that for me? Were you
10 p.m. Eastern?
Oh, shit, man.
You EST, Sinatra?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Est.
He pretends to be, but he lives in the Midwest, so he's not.
5 hours ahead, so fucking 2 a.m.? How long do you estimate it will go on for?
It's
Till he falls
Biden.
asleep at the podium.
Okay, so about half hour. Yeah, no, I'll be there.
Yeah, and well, we have to watch the Republican response.
Oh, yes, we do.
Of them also falling asleep. Or just going, Joe! Joe, get up!
Well, here's my summation and my estimation of what's going to happen, okay? It's going to be Joe Biden doing the positive talking points. So, the State of the Union is strong, he's going to say, which it is through no help of yours.
Oh my God, bingo cards!
Yeah.
I have a bingo card all set.
Okay, do you? Are 7 of the squares the previous administration? Because it's just going to happen over and over again. The previous administration left us with a COVID disaster. The previous administration left us with a financial disaster. The previous everything is, he's going to pull a Hillary Clinton. Everyone's responsible but me. If it wasn't for my spectacular geriatric leadership, we'd be in such a worse off position. He's going to claim Build Back Better actually worked. Really, what was built in any kind of way with the $7 trillion, literally, that you've spent so far over and above the regular federal budget. And he's going to claim that, POCs and LGBTQ LMNOPs are doing far better, even though they're doing far worse. The Republican response is just going to be a giant fact check.
I'm going to throw it in my Discord and the AAA Discord for anyone who's interested in the bingo card.
Cool. We should have one bingo card each. No, too much of an effort. We'll let Biden do all the work for us. We've got Thomas Jefferson in the chat. Do you do a visit on a different channel like Ploy and Weibo? Do I do a visit on a different channel? I mean, yeah, I've been on Noirbar. I was on Ranting Monkey's stream the other day because Jack wasn't there. I pop up in other places sometimes. It's fun. It's fun. I call it doing my community service. Molly Okami says, do you recognise the bodies in the water? I do not recognise the bodies in the water. And Slyther says, do you recognise the body of water? I do. It's a stream. And this stream is now over. Hey! But if you find yourself with an itch that only a AAA meeting can...
Steve Des says, Polly, can we hire you to voice act if we need a hard noir type voice? Yes, you may. But...
why not me?
I was just going to say, don't discount Drunken. He does a pretty good, believe it or not, hard noir voice.
I don't actually sound like this all the time. You can hear me when I'm constipated, mate. It's like back in the 1950s, mate. I'm only seeing it in black and white as well.
The answer is yes.
Of course, he has got a very good. He's got a very good hard-boiled detective voice as our Polly. But that's it. If you find yourself with an itch that only a AAA meeting can scratch, then don't go spaffing yourself to death just yet. We'll be back on Wednesday on the Polydub channel at 10:30 p.m. GMT, 5:30 p.m. EST, 4:30 Central, and 5:30 a.m. on Christmas Island with news, games, and banter that will make you literally die. Don't forget, we're going to be attending the what's it actually called tomorrow? State of
the Union.
The state of the floor.
Shit, I don't even have it. Steve Dave, thank you for the screaming cat dropping from the sky. I what did it say? I don't have whatchamacallit open. Streamlabs open.
It came up for a moment. Taking offers to voice act, something like that.
Oh, okay. Well, yes.
Yes, he does. We all do, actually, because we all need the fucking cash right now. We are going to be back.
Yeah, I can hand over most of it to the IRS.
Hell yeah,
exactly. Polly, you and I should do a hard-boiled story about two people fighting the IRS.
as we sit down and take it, because eventually the guys with the guns come for us. That's great.
Can I play the IRS?
yeah,
I mean, you're annoying enough to do it.
Oh!
No, whenever they need a authoritarian bureaucrat that you can hate justifiably, they hire an Englishman, do they not? They play the Nazis, they play the Imperial officers in Star Wars.
It is
Man,
true.
you guys get it
It's
rough.
true.
You get it
Polly
rough.
has decided not to join us for the rest of his life. We're going to be back tomorrow for the State of the Floor address. I'm heading over to Twitch. That's over on... Polly, are you doing it on your Twitch, by the way? Did we decide on who's hosting?
No, we
this
should
one?
probably do it on Sinatra's Twitch, so like people actually show up, because like my Twitch, no one will know where to go or how to find it.
Yeah, they will.
Sinatra went over to Sinatra Screams, and people can't find him for his Friday show. Well, a lot of people.
of little face.
I don't think that's how that goes, but
That is,
okay.
I've been saying that for so long now, and no one has actually said anything about it.
That's exactly how Jesus spoke to Thomas. It's
In
what
my
happened to
version,
your
it is.
face?
I've got the Street Bible. I'm heading over to twitch.tv/drunkleplays for some epic gameage. Big Dro did say I should play Batman, and that is exactly who I'll be playing tonight. While you're there, be sure to check out Sinatra_says and Polly. What's the name of your Twitch channel?
Polydub.
Polydub. Make sure you go over and check it. Give Polydub a follow. But if it's way past your bedtime, then thank you for hanging out with us, guys. Thank you for all the donations. You're the best goddamn chat online. And don't eat the Three Bears porridge.
Corp Bears. Is it just Polydub? Because there's a Polydub with a picture I've never seen.
What are you talking about?